especially akibat perbuatan dia sendiri. Umpamanya anak saya yang bongsu, umur dia sekarang 11 tahun. He has taekwondo every week. And this is my fault, of course. I was so afraid that he would miss his taekwondo lessons. I would remind him, have you taken out your uniform from your bag to put it in the washing machine? And every week, I'll make sure that I reminded him. Until one day, I forgot to remind him. So what happened was, it stayed there for 2 weeks in his bag. And you can imagine how it smelled. But what happened was, on that particular day that he forgot to bring a fresh pair of uniform, he was not allowed by the instructor to participate, because the instructor was very strict. If you do not have your uniform, you are going to sit there and wait and watch. But after that week, he didn't forget. Adalah sekali, 2 kali, but I never have to remind him. So of course there are times when we need, we cannot let consequences. For instance, if a child kan, benda tu kita tahu berbahaya, kalau dia buat, we have to stop him. But there are consequences. For instance, baju dia tak basuh or did not put there, don't do it for him or her. Alright? So just leave it. Leave the things there, or socks dia ke dia tak ambil ke, it's lying on the floor. She will learn from the consequences of her behavior. Alright? So that is one way. Okay? But apart from that, memang that, you see, it is not as simple as consequences. That is one possible way. Another thing is that kids who are lazy or do not behave in the way that we expect them to, they don't really know the purpose of living, you see. What is the point? What is the point of doing all this, of being hardworking, of, doing well in school, behaving well? Why should I listen to my mom? Why should I listen to my teacher? This is what I call the so what question. The so what question. What should I behave in a particular way? And we say that it is, these kids are actually uninspired to be good children. Yeah.
Sorry for taking the cue from what you just
Yes.
said. I have 4 boys, I have 4 girls. My boys are from the Asia.
Yes.
I think sometime I have devised a method which
Would you
because
like to share with us? If you don't mind, okay. Yeah.
I have devised a method because masa living, because I have very close birth from number 1 to number 3 to 4 sangat every year. It took a toll on me. Then I realized one thing. I do a lot of charity work with my husband. So what I do is I get my children, my boys, to get involved in everything I do. From the time I bangun pagi sampai when I go to the office, I tell them why I'm going to the office. I bring them to the office juga. I understand some of you can't do that because you're working, you have employers. I work for myself. So I have that advantage. Bawa mereka ke office, lepas tu suruh my assistant bawa mereka balik. Then lunchtime, I try to rush back home to have lunch with them pula. And then during weekends, I take them to my charity work. So they realize why I'm doing certain things.
Yes.
And actually graffiti I encourage in the house. I know this sounds very strange, but as a result, my children are very artistic. They became very artistic. I allow one room to be graffiti to be done all over the wall. I see they all wash it out. Then later on, I say, this is what you did. Then later on, can you have a new coat of paint? We want to draw some more. Jadi my house is a child's house. Becomes a child's house. I allow guests like the one that you had that 3-story. I think the problem with that parent is that they don't get the children involved in what they do.
Yeah.
They allow the children to be in the basement and they're at the top play entertaining guests. I allow my children to get involved with things that even corporate clients. So as a result, they know how to speak like an elderly at times, and they can also, I think it's okay, tak apa. Actually they're very smart, actually our children. Semua nak kita bijak daripada a certain age. So I've learned that when I go to the orang asli punya area, I bawa they all, and they know the orang asli, the non-Muslims, and they have Muslims, they not dogs or running around, and I say to them, so you don't touch dog. And I don't, I teach them if doa apa semua, tapi not so strict. I allow them to think that Allah is also living. So I don't allow that the do's and don'ts, the strict rules of, our religion sometimes a lot of do's and don'ts. Kita kena bagi forgiveness lebih daripada. So I always tell them, at the end of the day, you all are going to become leaders. Leaders, as a father, as a brother, leadership is important in the, so Now 2 of them are in England studying architecture, the other 2 are still here. I find the brothers miss each other, they become very close. As a result of that community work I did, you find that they're blessed to have the little tidings that they have in their family, because dia tengok anak-anak di luar tu suffer. Kita macam mana susah orang nak makan, masuk kampung kadang elektrik tak ada apa semua. So these are things that my children take for granted. So padam elektrik apa ni, switch bilik air tu kira cepat lah, dia orang tak ada saya nak sungguh-sungguh, because they saw it outside, dia tak payah sungguh actually. So my assertion comes from real life examples. So my experience lah as the ni, kalau anak drive kereta, ada motorbiker on the side, I say look at that man. I just give example je. Why is he driving a motor and why are you in a car? You ask yourself. It's because maybe when he was young, I'm sure he looks at you and says, I wish I studied harder, maybe I'll drive for me. Or maybe he choose to drive a motor, maybe he earns like about 60,000 a month, because he choose to do so. Choice is very important in the minds of the child. So actually I attended this course, I really like what banyak saya belajar hari ini. But as they grow older, when they get into relationships with girls, that's where I use my because I come from a family of all girls. Saya juga adik-beradik lelaki. So Allah Ta'ala pula bagi saya semua lelaki anak kan. Jadi I find that, sorry I'm just
It's okay.
Yeah. And then so I shared this to my sisters. We had that problem about how do I relate, because they're very intense. Perempuan tu, okay, this is it. So my father tend to have, alhamdulillah, my husband can communicate, and he encourages. Kata, tak apa, because I don't want them to go the other way. Biar they all have relationship. She encourages. I get worried because takut deter them from studies. So they all sekarang, adalah, so I prefer them to go on dates rather than have serious relationship. But my husband said, it's okay, let them develop that. Whatever happens next, kita besok kita basuh lah hati dia kalau dia sedih ke, kalau ada break out kan. So it's a very interesting moment I have, because from the age of 19 and they're overseas, so they're exposed to different values, and yang dua orang plus, and the 2 boys, rapat sangat dengan brothers, dia close ni, tak nak tidur bilik sendiri dah. They all sleep in their brothers' rooms now. Miss the brothers so much. The relationship, and they chat and all that on Skype with the brother, because they want to know, okay, you're doing this, so I have to do this. The bonding between the brothers is very important. A lot of people ask me why my sons are still close. I said it's just they do a lot of things together with me and my husband, and they do things together. Kalau seorang yang nak pergi mak orang asli itu, semua nak ikut. Tak nak seorang, even the youngest brother pun tak nak tinggal. Amar pun dah besar, Amar pun nak ikut, dia kata. So tadi budak si kecil tu dia quite mature pemikiran ni, macam brother-brother dia yang tapi tak ada se-mature, tapi boleh nampak lah dia tu. So that's the device I have.
Yeah, just to add to what Puan has shared with us, actually our most important job as parents is to inspire our children to be the best they can be. And please remember that not all kids will excel in the same thing. Some kids, they will excel in academics, some kids in sports, some kids in art, but every children is good in something. And it's unreasonable for us to expect them to excel in everything. But just to add to what Puan has said just now, it's true. Saya sendiri, I do realize that our children, and my children also, they have a sheltered life. Puan kata, generasi kita dulu, maybe some of us came from a keluarga yang susah. I came from a poor family, so I could, I could appreciate every cent that my parents spent on me. But my children, they are different. And what I did was, even at a young age, my daughter, she's already in college, and as well as her 2 elder brothers. But at a young age, when she was 14 and her brother was 17, I brought them to an orphanage for underprivileged children where they started teaching. And I paid them a small amount, a token amount of money. It's not really the money. You see, it's opening up their eyes to see what the real world is out there. And to appreciate what they have. And this is something that we need to do regularly. We need to expose them to the real world out there so they appreciate, kan kita inspire them to do better. And apart from that, I also tell them stories about other people.